So we've met again. And that's it. And honestly, I'm gonna miss you guys. But let's get down to business. Is it true that me and you came from species that bend their backs when they move? I mean the apes, the monkeys and baboons, if so, are we cute? Are we ashamed to cover our bodies with clothes and wish to embrace the nude like they do? Is it true that all the beautiful ones are not yet born, since babies are born sinners in this world beyond? But then is it true that babies have no idea of what's really going on? Is it true we've been dead for so many years before we were born, and that our hearts have actually been torn from all this love that we've sworn? Is it true that sometimes we forget to remember? Is it true that people change, like the weather? Is it true that our lives are snippets, threatened by our deepest secrets, buried inside our hearts with a hunger for freedom right underneath it? Is it true that all humanity is being killed by humans? Is it true that all great ruins begin with a beautiful face of a woman? Is it true that people become strangers to their own family, once lived happily with the situations of life? Somehow, the bonds broke gradually. Is it true that some bones broken, some will never mend? Is it true that one day all this shall end? Is it true that not all fathers and mothers are parents, and that love is not in a marriage, but the heart is where love will always inhabit? Is it true that change starts with the man in the mirror? And sometimes when we look in the mirror, the enemy seen is the man in the mirror. Is it true that man is a dangerous animal? If so, are we cannibals, living in a concrete jungle with veggies and distraction as a manly cause? Is it true we create our own destiny and own it? Is it true life can change in a moment? Is it true they played us? Is it true they betrayed us? Crooked politicians, is it true they enslaved us by making us believe when we move around in the circle, we will find a corner to make ends meet? Is it true that a man is attracted by the simple things in a woman that no one else, including her, can see? Is it true that we are diamonds and stars, glowing beyond all the heavenly bodies of the sailing souls? Is it true they made us believe in the Bibles and took away our idols and gave us the rifles? Is it true that all this is true? Do you believe it's true? Is it true that one day we shall perish and live life everlasting? Is it true that sometimes we feel not worth it, far from perfect, when the world looks at us like we have no purpose? Is it true that there's too much religion and yet too much sin? Is it true that we shall forever be judged by the color of our skin? So, as we are waiting to inhale the truth, no one but only time shall tell the truth.